can see here, I have painted these white doors black. Previously, I changed the handles to black matte and the hinges as well. And okay, in the bathroom, what I'm going to do now is add some molding to enhance these doors. I do not like the flat panel door, so I want to put some molding in to enhance it. Now, what I'm going to do is just do the top parts first, see how that works out, and then I'll put molding down at the bottom. I'm trying to mimic this door here. Okay. So as you can see, I have drawn up my numbers, my measurements, so that I could do my cuts. Then I'm going to use liquid nails to hold it like I did the front one. I'm not even going to use any brad nailers because the wood that I'm using is light enough to stick up there. I didn't get anything heavy. Here's what I'm using right here. Okay, I've cut the sides 21 3/4. Now I have to go and cut 4 more. These are just the sides. I have to do the top and the bottom. As you can see here, I forgot how to use the miter box. I eventually figured out the correct way to use it. Lucky I didn't cut my darn fingers off doing this. Alright, here's the cuts for the first part. I'm dry fitting it. And then I'm just going to work on the top portions of the doors first and see if I have enough to do the bottom, or I might have to go to the hardware store, but I'm going to start off with the top pieces first. Glue them on, but this is just dry fitting. Okay. Okay, I've cut my pieces. I have dry fitted them. Now, rather than do the same thing at the bottom, I was trying something different in 3 different sizes down here. That's the extra pieces that was left over, so I'm just trying to see. But mainly what I'm going to do first is make sure I get this door fixed, that one fixed, and the bathroom first before I figure out what's going to go down at the bottoms. I gotta design something. So once this is dry, tomorrow what I'll do, or maybe later on tonight, I will putty up the holes and caulk it. Then this bottom part, I'm still trying to come up with a design if I have enough material to do a smaller version of this or just some strips across the bottom. I haven't decided yet. I'm resting today. I took the blue tape off the doors. I still have to putty up the holes in the corners, sand, and I still don't know what I want to do here. I thought about doing a straight thing here and then something this way. I'm doing my own design. I could have did a craftsman style door by just basically craftsman doing like my kitchen cabinets. But I decided not to. And then of course over here, I'm trying with the blue tape different designs for these doors. Because I don't have a miter saw anymore, and cutting this stuff by hand is not easy. Because if I had a miter saw, I have a miter box, but still, I don't feel like doing angles. So I was thinking about just putting a strip down and then one down here. And then, let me show you what I've done. Different designs I've drawn out. Don't laugh. But this is one. Going at an angle. Oh, get some. Got the fan going here. At an angle. Then here's one with the strip in the middle. The same thing. Strip down, further down in the middle. And then diagonal in a different direction. I don't know. I kind of wish I had did the shaker technique like in my kitchen cabinets. But I didn't want to spend your money. I might as well just bought some new doors, because that wood is not cheap. This is what it looks like painted. I was not satisfied, of course. And actually it's not bad, but of course I messed around and changed it. And here's a mess on the floor, because what I ended up doing was take every piece down because I didn't like it. Now I've created an even bigger problem, because now I have to sand all that down and smooth it out. I should have left it alone. The doors was fine the way they were. But now I just had to go mess around with it. In the end, it turned out okay. It'll do until I'm able to replace the doors. And of course this one, I screwed that up, as you could see. Because once I started trying to peel that off, some of the paint came off, so I had to smooth that out, putty parts of it to make it smooth and sand it. It was just one big mess. Okay, what I'm doing now is going to dry fit this molding onto the door. I saw this design on a flat panel door in Pinterest, so I tried doing a square here before, and then I didn't like it, and then one down here I didn't like that either, so I did it on the other door. Took it all off. And I already sanded all this down, so I'm going to try to fit this. You can see me. I hope everything is leveled. I need a cameraman. Okay. Then the object is to fit this piece on here like so. And then once I blue tape it, make sure it's leveled. I'm reusing some of my old tape. I can already tell that this piece is going to give me a hard time. This piece, because it's kind of bowed a little bit. But perfect. If I could just perfect fit. What I'm going to do before I take this down, I have this mask on because there's so much dust in the air from sanding. I already cleaned up, but there's still some in the air and I have asthma. I got to do my hair, color my hair, and I'll probably film that for my Curlypdub channel. Maybe. I've dry fitted this. So what I'm going to do is trace out the boards along the wall so when I come back I'll know exactly where to put them when I get ready to glue it. So this will be the design. I don't know if you can see that I'll be using. Okay, I have dry fitted the molding on to the door. I have to do the bathroom, but I'm going to focus on these two bedroom doors first. I still have to put the other piece up there. See how I messed the door up? I took the molding off, stripped the paint off. So they said I'm going to do it over. So I'm going to put the other piece right here. Okay, I'm going to put the other piece here. And then I'm going to glue these, make sure they give them a day or two to dry. Seal the corners. And then I'm going to paint. But first I want to get these two done. And then I'll start on that one. While these two are drying, I'll be working on the other one. I managed to get this door done. I glued it, and then I used some finishing nails, as you can see here. Now I tried to join as best as I could. I'll have to countersink these, use some wood putty and sand, and then I have to decide, do I want to keep these doors black or do I want to paint them back white? It's only paint. I'll go ahead and roll it black, and then if I don't like it, I'll just paint over it. I'm going to have to put some finishing nails on this one. Then I'm going to cut the pieces for this which actually I've done the side pieces. I just have to measure out because this is a smaller door. So I have to work that out. I have used finishing nails on the doors to hold the molding on as well as the glue. I've done 2 doors and I've countersinked them with this. If you don't have a countersink, use a nail. This is what I was using to keep my glue in the gun when I'm not using it. But yeah, with a point, a big nail with a point will do it as well. So here is the 2 doors, all glued, nailed, countersinked. Then I'm going to have to use a little wood putty on the corners, sand it, then I think I'll caulk the edges, and I'll be ready to paint either later on today or tomorrow, or maybe Monday. Depends on how I feel. Now I got to work on this door. Sorry about the light in the hallway, so got to work this one. Like I said, this door is smaller than the bedroom door, so yeah. All the pieces done. I've nailed them. I'm going to come back and countersink the nail holes, and take this blue tape off. I don't need it now. And I got to put these corners. Checking to make sure everything is still. There's that door. I was trying to do this the least inexpensive way. I could have made shaker doors out of these by putting molding all around the corners, because I wasn't spending money on new doors when I can enhance these. So I'm going to see how these look and paint them. If I don't like it, I'm going to do like I did before. Take it down and maybe make shaker doors out of them, like my shaker cabinets by. Because I could have bought some of this molding here and just put it all around the door, which is probably what I should have done. I'm kind of regretting that now. It's not too late, but to be honest with you, I'm done. Modernize the doors. I just want to see how these are going to look once I paint it. As you can see, as I had mentioned several times, that I changed out all my hinges from stainless to black. And then I ended up painting the doors black. Now, this is my front door where I did molding a while back. I kind of wish I'd taken my time and did the minor corners, but it's okay. It looks fine. It looked a lot better than it was. Now I've got to go clean up all this mess and then wood putty and probably caulk the corners of the, I don't know if I need to really caulk it. That's if I want to be a perfectionist. Or I might just, it looks tight enough where I don't have to do that probably. We'll see. I have to do some more sanding on the door, because once I put the paint on, I don't know what it's going to look like. My husband sanded most of it down. He made such a mess. And I wouldn't let him do this one because I didn't want this door open so the dust can get all in the bedroom. So I'm gonna hand sand this. Okay. I have enough molding pieces left over that I think I'm going to trim my DIY chalkboard on this back door. This door leads into my garage, my attached garage. So I'm going to go ahead and frame that out. Here it is. I decided to do it this way rather than mount at the corners. And instead of doing the shaker, I just overlapped the top and the bottom. So this is it. I used up all the pieces of wood. I just have scraps left, so I'll throw that in the trash. But this here, I'm not sure. I might, well, I'll probably paint it white one day. But I'm gonna putty up the holes with some wood filler and sand, and one day I'll paint it. It took me a while to complete these doors. I had started them a while back, and I decided to just go ahead and just finish it all up today. So now they're all ready to be painted. I would say primed, but I'm just going to paint them black, so I don't think I'll have to prime. I might do 2 coats. If anything, I'll take off my door handles so I won't get any paint on it. And one day, if I don't like it, I'll come back and paint it white. But as far as the wood, I'll think about that. I don't know if I'm getting old, getting tired of this old pink door or what. Or I might paint everything white. Or I'll just leave the pop of pink, because a lot of my appliances, well, my pots and pans and a few little cooking utensils are pink. Okay, I'm gonna go take a break now. I'm tired. What time is it? 4:07. I started this about 9 o'clock this morning. I just have to clean up all this mess now. Mop the floors and stuff. Then I'm gonna wash my hair. I gotta sit down now. As you can see, my hair is a mess. I look like the Wicked Witch of the West. Whew. That was an all-day project. Like I said, I started at 9. It's 4 something now. So, only thing I have to do, like I said, is to paint. And I think I'll do that maybe tomorrow if I feel like it, or maybe Monday. But I'm going to wash my hair today. And I think Monday or Tuesday. Before Thanksgiving, I'm going to dye this gray. I decided I'm tired of it. I was going to let it all grow out, but I can't stand it, so it's got to go. And I haven't decided if I'm going to the curly look or the straight look. Anyway. Whew. Getting too old for this, but I can't help myself. All right. See you soon.